Sup, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all Tuesday live Q&A. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Lot to get into in this hour, man. What is going on with my Philadelphia Eagles, man? We 0-2. Carson Wentz is playing completely bad right now. The defense looks real inept. Um, just not a good taste right now, man. Positives is the division is terrible, so we not out of it. But right now it's just not looking good at all for the Philadelphia Eagles, man. We could discuss that, man. Miami Heat are up 2 games to 1 on the Boston Celtics. Huge game for tomorrow night, man. Extremely huge. Can we, go up 3-1 or will the series be tied 2-2? It's a real series momentum swing type of game tomorrow. My Atlanta Braves right now, which I'm currently watching, are playing the Miami Marlins. If we win tonight, we clinch the NL East for a third straight year, yo. So I'm definitely hoping we could pull that off and looking forward to some more baseball playoffs again this year. Hopefully we don't choke again. And LSU, man. LSU plays Mississippi State this Saturday. First game of the season. Our first look at the defending national champs, man. It's a lot of freshmen, some transfers that expected to get a lot of playing time with this team this year. Obviously, we got a new starting quarterback in Miles Brennan. Really looking forward to seeing how he looks out there. So plus, other NFL and week 2 just ended, week 3 coming up. The Western Conference Finals is tonight. Also, Lakers, Clippers. Lakers up 2-0. Baseball, the last week of the regular season. Of course, the SEC as a whole really get it cranked up this week, man. So a lot to get into, yo. Let's see. What's up, Chandler Hodge? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Dugas, Cowboy Nation? We win in the East this year. 1,000 confirmed. Kyler Murray better than wins. Uh, as far as y'all winning the division, man, I ain't willing to go there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, I love the Atlanta Braves, man, and I'm hoping that the Falcons don't weigh off on the Braves, man. They got to be the dumbest. I mean, that had to be the dumbest thing I've probably ever seen in my life, man. I go to high school football games, and those kids know that you could go grab the ball before it goes 10 yards, man. How does some grown professional men who's making no less than 6 figures don't understand that they could go and grab the football, man? So, I mean, Dallas, I mean, they got the most talent, but they always do. So, I mean, all that, y'all gonna definitely win the division, man. I ain't going that far yet. And I mean, Kyler Murray playing better than Wentz right now. I mean, a lot of people playing better than Wentz right now. But I still believe in my guy. He got to get it together, man. Similar to last year when everybody got on him, he turned it around. So we're gonna see. What's up, Lyle Burns? Appreciate you tuning in. Do you truly believe Wentz is the guy for us? I do. The problem, he's playing bad. I mean, I do. It's a bad stretch. I was very, very critical of him after the Washington game and after the Rams game. But I mean, it's 2 games, man. The problem that he has is not that he can't play. It's just that it's in his head right now. He has to gain his confidence back. He has to gain his swagger back. I've seen him do it before. If this was somebody that I never seen be productive, or I just have no, or I've seen him productive this season. Like the first, the first half against the Redskins before the pick, he was amazing. I'm sorry, the Washington football team, he was amazing. He was amazing on that drive against the Rams before he threw that pick. So it's there. The thing with him is he got to stop trying to be a hero, man. Like, understand that you got weapons around you, yo. You got Zach Ertz, Dallas Goedert, Deshaun Jackson, Jalen Reagor, Miles Sanders. You got these guys around you. Like, that he didn't have to force that throw, man. That's the biggest thing with him. And he needs to just stay extra time after practice and consistently working on his accuracy, yo, hitting his targets. But I believe in him. He's just really he's it's like a jump shooter that's on a jump shooter or a baseball player that's in a real bad slump right now. But I know he's capable of getting out of it. What's up, Cowboy X Factor? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey there, Mr. Duga. I agree the NFC East is awful. My team got lucky that Atlanta Falcons botched onside kick. Man, that was the crazy. Nah, I mean, credit to Dallas for, playing hard, tell the whistle blow. But my goodness, man, that had to be the craziest botched onside kick I ever seen in my life, man. I tell you, man, the Atlanta Falcons, bro, is just the epitome of just bad luck, man. Like they just have bad luck that I've never seen before ever in a franchise, man. Unbelievable, yo. What up, Lenny D? Appreciate you tuning in, bro. What up, Mr. Dugas? We need a win Sunday. Oh, we better get a win Sunday. Like, oh, we better. We got no choice. We better. I love me some Jambalaya Joe, man, former LSU Tiger. But that Cincinnati Bengals team is not a good team at all, man. Like, if this should be the slump buster for Wentz, yo, this should be Wentz's slump buster. We better win this game Sunday. Like, we better win Sunday, man. We ain't got no. If you think I was mad after the Washington game, man, I might blow a gasket. We lose this game, yo. What's up, Crimson Brave 2020? Appreciate you tuning in. College football Saturday. Yes, yes. Finally here for the SEC, man. Been waiting on it, been excited to see how LSU looks, to see these young players. And it'll be cool to get a chance, to see all the other teams in the SEC, man. Because we all really know that that's really the only conference that matters. Like, we all really know that. Devontae Freeman going to the Giants and Eagles could have had him. I mean, I wasn't that big on Freeman, man. The guy I really wanted in the offseason was Carlos Hyde. That's the guy that I really wanted us to have as far as a bruising running back. But I mean, if Miles Sanders is healthy, I mean, we all right. That's just a case if he's nicked up or something like that. I mean, Miles Sanders is good. I mean, the Giants don't have a running back. Saquon Barkley tore his ACL. So obviously it makes more sense for him to be there. But I mean, I'm not mad that we didn't get Devontae Freeman. Well, that ain't our problem. Problem is we didn't get defensive ends, we didn't get linebackers, we didn't get safeties, we didn't get more depth on the offensive line. Like that's my problem. Let's see. Is it true Jalen Hurts played last Sunday? He did. He got in like 3 or 4 plays as a decoy. They kind of put him in as they put him in as a wide receiver on a couple of plays, and they put him in as a running back, and he went in motion. And we used him as a D. He actually was a real decoy on one play because we faked like we was going to throw it to him. We faked like we was going to throw it to the running back, and we threw a tight end screen in the middle of the field that got like 12 or 13 yards. So he played, but he never touched the ball. I believe Miami Heat have a good chance to make it to the finals. Yeah, man. It's kind of a bummer how after game 3 we had this long layoff before game 4. But man, game 4 is huge tomorrow, man. That is a huge game, yo. We got to come out and start fast, man. We got to come out because one thing I see about Boston, if you jump on Boston, it gets in their head a little bit. They start trying to play hero ball and stuff like that. So what we got to do is instead of just always having to fight and claw from behind, we got to try to make them fight and claw from behind for a change and see how they adapt to that. But it's game 4 is huge tomorrow night. I can't wait, and I'm pumped up for that game, yo. What's up, Van Mon? Appreciate you tuning in. We don't need Freeman. I agree. Like Freeman ain't the problem. Like Miles Sanders is good enough as long as he's healthy. Like if he's healthy, I mean, we could have used Freeman week 1 because Miles Sanders didn't play. But if Miles Sanders out there, man, he's the workhorse, man. And I think he did a pretty good job on Sunday, with the exception of that fumble on the first drive. Mr. Duke, you hear Chandler Hodges poking his chest out? Man, you know how them Cowboy fans do, man. Every time they get a lucky break or they feel like destiny finally on their side, it's like, oh, we gonna win the division. It's week 3. Like We're going. It's really after week two. It's like, oh, yep, it's over. We win in the division. I mean, if I recall, the Eagles were 1-2 last year. The Cowboys was 3-0. So like, I ain't paying them no mind, man. That's what they known to do. Overreact to stuff. Poor thing, they ain't really won nothing in a while, man. Eagles need to fire Jim Howie and trade Wentz. I agree with you on two of the three. We do need to get rid of Jim Schwartz. We do need to get rid of Howie Roseman. We're not trading Wentz, man. He's having a bad stretch, man. Like he's playing bad, but he's not a bad quarterback, yo. He's playing bad. He has to do better. I am highly upset with him. Very upset with him. I even thought about for a little while not wearing his jersey Sunday. I was there this game upcoming Sunday because I'm that upset with him right now. But the things that he has trouble with are fixable. It's fixable. Plant your feet, make an accurate throw. He was doing that on that drive. Like most of the game, he does that. Don't force the ball. Take what the defense gives you. You don't have to be a hero. You know what I'm saying? Throw the ball away, which he was throwing the ball away Sunday. All the issues that he have are fixable. It looks bad right now. I strictly, I feel like we are 0-2 because of him. I felt like at worst case scenario, we should have been 1-1. But we 0-2, and I feel like he's the main reason for that. But with that being said, he is a really good quarterback, yo. He can get it done. It's a funk that he in that he has to get out of, and I believe he will, but he needs to do it starting this week. Last year, the fan base turned on him last year. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't as critical of him, because I seen that he had a lack of weapons out there. But this year he has, some weapons out there. So with him, the problems he have, they're fixable. It's all on him. I'm not with the whole, oh, we need to trade Wentz and this and that and put Hurts in, or we should have kept Foles. Like, I don't go there. You know what I'm saying? I try to look at things logically and for what it is. What I see right now is a good quarterback that is playing like a bad quarterback. But I know that he is capable. Like I said, even in both games, it's not like both games were a complete train wreck. He made crucial bad decisions at bad times. He played well in the first half against Washington. He played well on that drive, on a couple of drives in the second half. But he just made bad decisions. That's something that he could do. Sanders needs 20 to 25 touches a game. He'll be our workhorse. Yeah, like Sanders is all right. Sanders is fine. Like Sanders could get the job done, man. That means rebuilding. I don't like the roster, man. Like I don't like I want another defensive coordinator. I want another GM. I want a GM who, like, I'm watching the Seattle game Sunday night, man. I can't understand for the life of me how you think that JJ Ortega-Whiteside was a better wide receiver than DK Metcalf. Like, unless DK Metcalf just has bricks for hands where he can't catch a cold, you know what I'm saying? Like, you take that guy and coach him up because you see his ability. You know what I'm saying? So how we got $10+ million in the three defensive tackles. We have Jalen Mills, who is the LSU Tiger, and a decent season. Mac has been named as a starter for Bama. Bryce Young is second string. Beat out Paul Tyson, the redshirt freshman. That's not a surprise, man. I felt like Mac Jones, was going to be the quarterback for Bama. Just like I felt like Miles Brennan was. I just assumed all along Miles Brennan was the starting quarterback at LSU, but for some reason, Coach O felt like we had to announce it. So like, but I'm looking forward to Saturday, man. Because it's funny, the first 2 weeks, man, I was watching UL Lafayette, man. Who is ranked 19th in the country, by the way. Shout out to them. I live right around the campus. And, I've really been watching them the first couple of weeks, man. I ain't really watching nobody else like that. Because I'm like, man, I'm waiting on the SEC. College football ain't the same without the SEC out there playing. So I'm glad we finally got real college football this Saturday, yo. Fire Jim, yes. Howie maybe, and trade Wentz definitely not. I completely agree. What's up, Clash with Sammy? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up? What's going on, yo? Definitely appreciate you tuning into the live, yo. What's up, Marquise Irvin? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Duga? I can't believe the Eagles are struggling this bad again. The things that are coming out pertaining to Carson Wentz is very concerning. Yeah, it is, man. Wentz is playing bad. Like Wentz is playing really bad, man. I was extremely frustrated with him, those first two games, man, because I know that he's capable of playing much better than what he's been doing. He got to get it together. It starts with him, yo. And I like the fact that everybody is coming hard on him. I like the fact that his biggest supporters are starting to turn their back on him a little bit. I like the fact that the fan base is hollering for Nick Foles and Jalen Hurts and whoever. Ron Jaworski, McNabb, well, probably not McNabb, but whoever, because what that tells me is that I need the boos and all that to get louder and louder and louder. Because what we need is I need to see how my quarterback is going to respond to all this. If he is he going to put his head under the pillow and hide from everybody and be mentally weak about it? Or is he gonna, get back into the grind and bust his behind, work harder, and show us this fan base, and most importantly, show himself that he is the guy for this organization, and he will at some point get us to another Lombardi trophy, and that we could gain the complete trust in him again. That's why I love the fact that people are coming at him, because you go find out what he made of, yo. If you mentally soft and brittle, then obviously at some point, man, you're gonna have to go. But if you could come out there and you could face this adversity and you stay strong in all of it, then I'm like, we got our guy, which I believe he's gonna do that anyway. Acuna better hit a homer on that bumpy Rainer. I see he ain't got one, but Azuna and Albies got one. Albies actually just got another base hit on him too. We up 2-0 in with the bottom of the third. Looking good, man, to get our third straight NL East, yo. Cowboys got an easy schedule and Eagles got a hard schedule like Steelers, Ravens, Packers, Saints, Seahawks, and 49ers and Cowboys. I mean, don't the Cowboys play the Ravens? Like, Cowboys play the Ravens too. Cowboys play Cowboys play the Vikings. Cowboys play the Steelers too. Like, I mean, the Cowboys play pretty much dang near everybody that we play. I mean, y'all play the Seahawks and the 49ers also, so I mean, I don't know. What's up, Kevin the Dude? Appreciate you tuning in. Mitch playing better than Wentz. I mean, he playing bad. I mean, just like, like it's a lot of, subpar quarterbacks that played better than great quarterbacks in stretches. It happens. I seen Rex Grossman make it to a Super Bowl. I seen, again where Ryan Fitzpatrick last year in week 17, outplayed Tom Brady with a first round bye on the line. So, I mean, I seen Ryan Fitzpatrick go to New Orleans and outdo Drew Brees. So, I mean, it happens. Justin Herbert, the rookie, dang near beat Patrick Mahomes Sunday, So, I mean, it happens. I'm not, I'm upset with Wentz and I'm upset on how he's been playing, but I'm not going to sit here and act like, I'm not going to overreact to it as far as to say, oh, he's a bad quarterback. We need to trade him. We need to bench him. And this, he's going to figure it out, yo. It's just right now he hasn't. I'm upset because I feel like he cost us 2 games, at least one. We probably still would have lost the Rams game, but we definitely would have won that Washington game. And 1-1 would have felt a lot better than 0-2 right about now in this division that we in. So, like, I mean, yeah, Mitch playing better. I mean, everybody pretty much playing better, man. So it's all right. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure it out, man. It's a long season, yo. What people need to realize is you can call any of these one Super Bowl teams a fluke. I'm okay with demoting Howie again or firing him, but Doug Wentz, even Schwartz can stay. I don't know about Schwartz, man. Like, I'm ready for Howie to go, man. I'm great with Doug, man. I ain't got no issue with Doug at all. I'm great with Wentz, man. I just need him to play better. Like I don't think that Wentz ain't the answer. He just got to play better. He having a bad stretch, you know. But like I don't know. I disagree with Jim, man. I'm ready for Jim to go, man. Like like the fact because what I understand is a lot of these personnel issues also that we have defensively is a lot of it because Jim Schwartz basically, from what I understand, has power in saying who he wants on this defense, who he wants us to go get. And Jim Schwartz deliberately ignores the linebacker position. Jim Schwartz deliberately loves Jalen Mills, yo. So it's like, and these are guys that are completely not producing for us and holding back, this defense from being much better than what it's capable of being. So me personally, man, I say let Jim Schwartz go also. Wentz didn't play good Sunday, but Doug should change the game plan during the game and have it be a Miles Sanders day and let Wentz piggyback off of him that game. Yeah, that's a fair argument, man. We could have Miles Sanders did have it going on Sunday, but I don't know if I could really get on Dougie P play calling. Now against Washington, like yeah, I put a lot of that on Dougie P. But I don't know if I could get on Dougie. Wentz made a bad decision, man. Like I actually like the play call on first down, have him roll out, and wait for somebody to get open. Wentz should have either airmailed that ball through the end zone or he should have tucked it and got about 4 or 5 yards. Like that's Wentz. Like Wentz gotta understand that he ain't gotta be. That's his biggest issue is over like trying to force things, trying to prove to. It's like he trying to prove to everybody, hey y'all, I'm just as good as Mahomes and Lamar Jackson and all these other quarterbacks y'all talk about. When I don't need you to do that. I just need you to move the chains, yo. If they give us a deep ball and it's one on one with a corner, you take your shot. Other than that, man, like I don't need you forcing the ball in the middle of the field, especially the JJ Ortega-Whiteside, who is a horrible, I mean a horrible wide receiver, yo. What's up, GD? Appreciate you tuning in, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, yo. Greatly appreciate that. The division will still come down to the Cowboys and Eagles. 9-7 will win the NFC East. Go Cowboys. I agree. Like, we play what I think week 15 or week 16, I want to say, in Dallas. That's what the division gonna come down to, yo. The Giants are not in it, especially without Saquon Barkley. Washington, I know they beat us last week, but Washington isn't any good. They got a nice front, but they can't do nothing else. It's gonna come down between Philly and Dallas again, yo. And if you think about it, if the favorites hold up this weekend, we both gonna be sitting at 1-2. You would think that the Eagles should beat the Cincinnati Bengals at home. You would think that the Dallas Cowboys will go to Seattle and take a L. So if that happened, guess what? Both teams are 1-2, and we got 13 more games left to figure out this NFCs. So that's why I'm not really panicking right now, man. Do I think my quarterback needs to play much better than how he's playing? I definitely believe that. But at the same time, I mean, it's a very, very, very long season, yo. Who better, Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady? You talk right. If I go over overall career, I'm gonna go Tom Brady. But right now, man, I'm gonna go Aaron Rodgers. Like Aaron Rodgers playing some ball right now. They done pissed that man off, getting getting Joy Love in that first round, yo. Harbaugh, Sean Payton, etc. all have one super. I'm assuming you're saying Super Bowl appearance. Yeah. I mean, and Dougie P. Dougie P. got one also. So it's like Dougie P. is a good coach, man. Dougie P. just at times he's stubborn. But it's like you got to take the good and the bad with him. Sometimes it work out, sometimes it don't. Clemson is going to be very, very good once again. Oh yeah, I mean we knew that coming in, man. With Sunshine Lawrence coming back and Travis Etienne, Jennings, Louisiana native. Shout out to him. And I mean the ACC is putrid. Miami looked like they're a little better. I know they got Notre Dame over there, and I know Notre Dame is like a top 10 team and all this other nonsense, but I don't think Notre Dame has the foot speed or the athletes to compete with Clemson. So yeah, like I definitely expect Clemson to be in the playoff again this season. What's up, BJ the GOAT? Appreciate you tuning in. Do you think Dwayne Haskins is the guy for the Redskins? Honestly, I don't. I really don't, man. I just don't. Like, I don't think he's that good. And it's unfortunate because I thought he would have been good coming out of Ohio State. But when I watched him a couple of times last season, I'm like, nah. Mark my words, before this season is over, Alex Smith will get at least two starts at quarterback. At some point during this season, the Washington football team will start Alex Smith at quarterback. Um, I think Alex Smith will get at least two starts at quarterback for Washington. That's my bold prediction when it comes to them. What's up, Miss 35? Appreciate you tuning in. Does the concussion have anything to do with this? Nah, I don't think so because I mean the concussion happened in what January, and we in September, so I don't think it is. But it's something. I think his problem is he's trying. Honestly, he's being selfish. Like honestly, I think his problem right now is he's being selfish. He's worrying too much on showing his talent and trying to prove how great of a quarterback he is instead of just focusing and moving the change. I think that's his biggest problem right now. Jalen Hurts needs to start. No, he doesn't. It's like you see, that's the thing with people, man. You know, they want to. It's the same thing I thought about with the Clippers when they lost, to the Denver Nuggets, and I was wondering, like, man, Doc Rivers might be on the hot seat. I mean, I did a video about that game, and that was in my title. Is Doc Rivers on the hot seat? But when I thought about it, it's like, man, unless you're going to go get Greg Popovich to leave San Antonio and come to the Clippers, you might as well just roll with Doc. It's like when it's like, okay, if you had Jambalaya Joe Burrow backing him up, or if you had, Justin Herbert or Tua or Jordan Love or one of these young, not even Jordan Love, one of these young guns that could sling the ball around accurately, consistently. And then maybe at some point, if this continues, maybe you think about it. But not only after two games, but Jalen Hurts is not a developed passer. Like Jalen Hurts will not go out there and be better than Carson Wentz right now. That's just not the case. That's just facts. you know, yeah, he may not turn over the ball, but he's not going to make plays that Wentz can make right now. He doesn't have a grasp of the offense yet. So it's like, I mean, that's why I say that's just people being petty and being salty, trying to dig, trying to spit on the situation, trying to make it worse than what it is. And I get it, people overreact and things of that nature. But I'm not overreacting to this, man. It's two bad games, and he need to play better than what he's doing. Be patient with Wentz. He has to build chemistry with these young guys, and it is just to get comfortable from all those injuries. Yeah, like he got to get better. Like it takes, and it's not making an excuse for him because, like I said, I feel like he cost us both these games. But at the same time, I know this guy is a good quarterback. I know that the problems that he have, these are problems that are fixable within a week. You know what I'm saying? These are problems that with enough attention and enough attention to detail and enough mental fortitude to fix the issue is something that could be changed. He has a golden opportunity this week to right the ship, man. The Cincinnati Bengals are not a good football team. So he had, and we're at home. The division is terrible again. Like I said, the Giants are not any good. Washington isn't any good. Dallas is Dallas. They got talent, but they're gonna be hovering around 8-8, 9-7 again. So, this is the chance to right the ship. You win this week, Dallas and Washington lose. Guess what? You're tied for first place. As bad as it's been so far. Let's see. Breaking news: Big Ten will kick off on October 24th. Yeah, I did see that. you know, they should have just done it all along. Trying to seem smarter than everybody. So now the Pac-12 got to, the same thing with them. They got to get their behinds out there and let's get this thing rolling, yo. How guys calling for Jalen Hurts to start and he hasn't played a single NFL snap at QB. Like, dude's real life dumb. Yeah, like I completely agree. Like it's just let's just throw him out there. So he gonna just go out there and just be better than Wentz right now. Like that's why I don't. I learned not to deal with the trolls like that. Like I understand it's people just trolling. It's people who, for whatever their personal agendas, don't like Wentz. Or they're Cowboy fans and they want to see him fail because they want to feel like Dak Prescott is better. So that's the type of things that they shouting for. But at the end of the day, like Hurts ain't better. Like he's not. So like yeah, we got to roll with Wentz, and I feel like he's gonna break out of the slump. Doug Peterson don't believe in Wentz, and he's seeing quarterback like Murray Wilson, Dak. Oh my God, he threw Dak in there. Watching and wants a mobile QB like Jalen Hurts. Yeah, okay. So why Dallas hasn't played Dak Prescott since he's so amazing and so mobile? Why don't he have a contract yet? Like that's what y'all answer me that. Why don't he have a contract? Oh yeah, I'm 100% with trading Ertz for Goddard backup and some linebacker help. I love Ertz, man. I love Ertz, but honestly, man, if we could get a playmaker at another position of need, I'm for it. Like I'm for it, yo. Like I think Goddard is the real deal, man. I think Goddard could block. Obviously, we see he could catch. He does have dropped the ball a little once in a while, which is a little too much for me. But Goddard is the real deal, man. He's a much better blocker, than Ertz is right now, and he's more athletic. You know, like I said, I love having both of them. But if we could trade them and, like you said, get a starting caliber linebacker, or another starting caliber offensive lineman with all these injuries. Now Sam Malo is out now, missing 3 offensive linemen. Or if we could go out there and get, another safety, I'm all for moving them, man. Like I ain't gonna be much lie to you, you know. Chandler, you just talking to talk. Exactly. You just trying to be a troll, man. Yeah, he definitely needs to work on that accuracy. He be missing some easy throws. He do. And it'd be extremely frustrating, man. It'd be extremely frustrating to see him out there missing these guys who be running completely open, yo. Dak better than Wentz. No, he isn't. This is why you're not a GM or any of us for that matter. Exactly. How you? What's up, KB Brown? Appreciate you tuning in. How you doing, Mr. Duga? I hope all is well, sir. This is a 2-part question. Do you think the Heat will get it done in 5 games? Where do you think LSU will finish this season, playoff or New Year's Six bowls? Uh, as far as the Heat, man, tomorrow is such a big game, man. Like, tomorrow is such a big game, man. Tomorrow is a swing game, yo. I'ma say we do it in 6. I think Boston gets one more. So I say we do it in 6. As far as LSU, where I think they're gonna finish this year, I think New Year's Six bowl, man. This team has a whole lot of talent again. But the difference is between this year and last year, it's a lot of young talent. We're gonna have freshmen playing wide receiver, playing linebacker, and on the O line and stuff like that. Which I said are very talented guys, but I just think they're young, and we got a brand new quarterback we breaking in. So I think for LSU, for me personally, if we could go 8-2 in this 10-game schedule, I'm actually okay with that. I know some people will panic and but New Year's Six bowl, I'm good with that this year. 8-2, I feel like is what we should, what we should. If obviously okay, I would love to be 10-0, and not to say that is impossible. It's not to say 10-0, 9-1 is impossible. They got a legit shot to beat everybody on their schedule this year. But it's a couple of games in there that's gonna be pretty tough. But honestly, I think that 8-2 a New Year's Six bowl game to me will be a good season for this year. Now the following year, when you get another year, a year of Miles Brennan coming back with a year on this belt as a starter, as being a fifth year senior, you get these wide receivers being more experienced. Your starting tight end is going to be, another year. Hopefully, Stingley don't opt out or, not decide to not play his last year. You'll have Stingley for another year, So I think that 2021 is the year that LSU could make another real run, at a national championship. But I think this year is more so of a New Year's Six type of year. But hey, I hope I'm wrong, and I'm and I'm rooting for us to win every single game, yo. Daniel Jones better than wins. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, man. The Eagles, let's see, Super Bowl a couple of years ago, Dallas, 1995. It must suck to be a Cowboy fan. They have all that talent year in and year out and can't even get past the second round. And it looked like y'all Atlanta being stupid saved y'all coach from being looked at again, man. Because Mike McCarthy out there ain't looking no better than Jason Garrett right by now, I must say. I only watch the NFL to see my Bama boys play, watch Judy and Ruggs play. Yeah, I didn't know how Judy did Sunday. Ruggs had a quiet night last night. But Calvin Ridley been doing his thing, man. He really been doing his thing. My LSU guys been out there just doing it, man. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Jambalaya Joe, he on a bad team, but he doing his thing. Jamal Adams, Russell Gage, Honey Badger, Odell Beckham got a touchdown. I mean, it's so many to name. Like, it's too many to name, man. Love my NFLSU guys out there doing their thing. The only one I got issues with right now is Jalen Mills because he on my team and he not playing too good. What if the Eagles lose to the Bengals this week? We're not gonna lose to the Bengals, man. Like I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's see. What's up, Khalil Burns? Appreciate you tuning in. Doug should call plays for Carson to run out of the pocket. I completely agree. Carson is much more, consistent and accurate and comfortable when he's moving outside of the pocket. Then that's when you see him make these big time, throws down the field. Won't even watch the Saints again because it should be a dub. Don't want to watch impossibly L either. I think we be all right Sunday, man. I think Sunday we're gonna be all right. It is that would be like that. That would be time to completely panic if we lose that game. But I definitely believe we're gonna be all right, man. What's up, Saman 709? Appreciate you tuning in. The Cowboys will for sure win the NFC East and exceed expectation. You that it will happen. I mean, bro, like I I'm mad with my Eagles right now, and right now we don't look like a good football team. But man, I'm not gonna sit here and give Dallas the division after week 2, man. Like that's the type of thing that Dallas does. It's week 2, and they don't realize it's 14 games left. I mean, you could have injuries, you could have people that underperform, you could have people that's playing bad now start playing good. You could have a team making a trade at the trade deadline. It's a lot of things that could go on within the course of a NFL season, man. But it doesn't surprise me that Dallas Cowboy fans want us to give them the vision after week 2 when it took for a team to be a complete dummies and not know that they could touch an onside kick for them to even win a game. Like for them to be 1-1. That's what it took for them to be 1-1, man. And they want to sit here and act like we definitely gonna like they just been beating people 50-0. Like they're just a complete juggernaut, man. But typically that's what Dallas does because they know poor things. They so fiending to win anything that they're gonna take any little bit of joy that they could get, yo. Like that's just what they're gonna do. And then what's gonna happen? Say the Eagles get it together, Wentz start back playing at an elite type of level. The defense gets better somehow, you know, and Eagles looking good, and then they gonna go away quiet. Like that's just what it does. I done seen this movie over and over and over again, man. What's up, 18 Willing Eagle? Appreciate you tuning in. Tank for Trevor. Nah, man. It ain't that bad, yo. Oh, and the Braves about to score again. Good shot. Let's see. Dansby scored and Freeman scored. Braves up 4-0, bottom of the fifth. Ozuna again, man. That guy's been amazing, man. 4-0 Braves, bottom of the fifth. Trying to get this NL East locked up tonight, yo. But yeah, we ain't tanking for Trevor, man. It ain't that bad. It's bad, but it ain't that bad, man. What's up, Vashawn Taylor? Appreciate you tuning in. Mr. Dugas, do you think Wynn's issue is he trying too hard or just making bad decisions? Honestly, I think it's both. I think he trying too hard to, to prove to I don't know who, but he trying to prove to somebody that, he is an elite quarterback and can do elite quarterback things, and he does make bad decisions. And I think they both are real issues with him. But like I said, I think he's gonna figure it out, man. I've seen it wasn't this bad last year, but I remember the Seahawks game, the Patriots game. People was crushing him again. Oh, and Denard, it got caught, and the people was crushing him then. So I think that he's gonna figure it out, and I think he's gonna start playing much better football. But I think it's both of them are the issues. Mr. Dugas, soon I'm gonna get a computer so we can do a collab on StreamYard if it lets me. Hey, I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it, man. I'm waiting for my guy Philly podcast to get back at me, man, so we can set that thing up also. Eagles fans, y'all check my boy Lenny D, y'all check Philly podcast out also, man. Good Eagles stuff, man. Eagles got no linebacker like Philly Fresh said. Nah, we don't. like we don't. I'm gonna tell you exactly what our issue is. We got no linebackers, man. We got the worst linebacking core arguably in the whole NFL. All of our starting linebackers are guys that should be on special teams, man. Like I completely agree with that. And for me, that's a Howie Roseman issue, and that's a Jim Schwartz issue. It's a Jim Schwartz issue because apparently Jim Schwartz has the power basically to tell Howie who he wants and who he don't want. And Howie is a Howie issue because you should know better than that. Like you should know better than that, man, and go get what we need. What's up, Eric Lloyd? Appreciate you tuning in. We needed to use Deshaun Jackson more than what we did. Thank God my Oakland A's won their division and my Portland Trailblazers did all right, but still lost to the Lakers. Yeah, Deshaun was getting it going, yo, in that drive, man. When we was moving it, he hit Deshaun for like 2 or 3 third and like longs, man. Some good accurate throws on the sideline. But then he messed around and threw that bad pick. But you know, I, I never thought I would say this, man. But we need to get Alshon back, man. Like we need a big body, physical, 50-50 ball type of receiver on the outside. With to open things up a little bit more for Deshaun, and for Rager because they're smaller guys. Um, you know, but Deshaun had it going, man. I do think we need to use him a little more. I didn't really watch the film yet, but they saying basically the Rams didn't allow them to go deep down the field, which obviously that's something I want to see Deshaun and Rager do a little bit is run a little more goal routes. But it was going well, man. Wentz just got to play better, man. Wentz got to play better. If he play better, man, I think Deshaun go do well, Rager go do well, and everybody else go do well, yo. But yeah, shout out to your Oakland A's too, man. They looking good in that AL West. Broke the Astros streak of winning the division. And Portland, man, they ain't got nothing to hang their hat on, man. They got off to a slow start. They should be higher than the A seed, but they did their thing. And Lillard had a absolutely amazing run in the bubble, yo. Let's see. What's up, Conru girl? Appreciate you tuning in, my friend. What's going on? Late to the live. Hoping Wentz gets his football leg slash arm slash decision making back for this game. Yeah, I agree, yo. I was highly upset with him these last two games, but I've watched him long enough, and I know that you know he could get it done. He could get it done. He just gotta be smarter. He gotta understand, man, we don't need you to be a hero. You actually got some players to work with. Like that's the main thing that he has to understand. And I think once he does that, he'll be all right. Like he should right the ship this week, man. The Cincinnati Bengals are not a good football team. They're a defense, that could get picked. Bread's still up for the one. Yeah, my fault. My thing keep going on. Yeah, we have neglected the linebackers for years. We haven't had a good one since Jeremiah Trotter days. Yeah, I agree. Like we definitely have been neglecting it. Jordan Hicks was solid, but he just kept getting injured. Super Bowl year, Nigel Bradham, I thought was actually a good linebacker, which earned him a big contract the following year, which obviously he never lived up to because we ended up cutting him, before this season. But besides that, we have completely neglected that position. Me personally, I want to see Davion Taylor and Sean Bradley out there, the third and fifth round rookies. I want to see what they could do out there at linebacker, yo. They can't be much worse than Duke Riley. LSU guy, love him, but they can't be worse than him. It can't be worse than Nathan Gary, and these other guys, man. So me personally, I want to see the rookies get a shot out there. Notre Dame looked a bit better this week, but my God, they looked awful against Duke. Clemson will really destroy them twice if they end up meeting in the ACC championship. Yeah, I think that I didn't really see that, but when they go up against teams that have athletes like Clemson, they're gonna get their butts handed to them. I want to see Kavon Wallace get some in-game reps and not only special teams. I completely agree, man. Because my goodness, man, Jalen Mills just cannot fill up a hole, man. Like that's where we really miss Malcolm Jenkins is in filling up the holes, yo. Like Jenkins whiffed on so many opportunities in the hole to make tackles on the running backs, man. I'm with you. I want to see Kavon. This better be Jalen Mills last year in Philly, man. Like this better be his last year, yo. No divisions in the ACC. That's what's up. That should make it interesting. Like the Big 12 get the top two overall, teams to play for a conference championship. Eagles plays Isaac Selmont on IR. Will a lot of time. Freeman better than Boston Scott and Corey Clement. And there you, if he was better, why it took for now for him to get a job? Man, you just it's not working, bro. Like you trying your hardest to be a troll, but it's not working. What you gonna say next? Quincy Carter was better than Donovan McNabb? Like, what you gonna say next, man? What you gonna say next? Marion Barber was better than Brian Westbrook? You know, what? DeMarcus Lawrence is better than Reggie White ever was? You know, what? Sean Lee was better than Jeremiah Trotter and Seth Joyner. Well, who else? What else y'all got? Let me see. Who's your corner? Trevon Diggs gonna be better than Lito Shepard, Sheldon Brown, Troy Vincent, and Bobby Taylor. Oh, I got a better one. What's his face, man? The one that safety that used to play for Dallas, man. Oh, let me guess. Darren Woodson is better than Brian Dawkins, also, huh? Like Mike McCarthy is a better coach than Dougie P. Just go ahead. Like, don't stop now. Unfortunately, did not see Tua in the Miami games. Guess he's gonna rest up. Yeah, I don't think Miami put him out there yet, yo. Let's see. All right, y'all. Let me try to get to a couple I ain't never got to yet. Apologize for that. What's up, Joseph Ventura? Appreciate you tuning in. Sup, dude guy? What's going on, yo? How do you feel about the Lakers versus Nuggets series so far? It's about what I thought, man. I feel like the Lakers gonna beat them in five. Um, I want to see how the Nuggets come out tonight, man. That was a demoralizing loss for them, man. But Anthony Davis, man, what a shot! Like that guy, that guy is amazing, man. Like for him to be so big and so tall and so long and have that much skill, like he shot that like a straight shooting guard, man. That guy is amazing, yo. Let's see. What's up, VVV? Strew Metal, appreciate you tuning in. Celtics will come back and beat those Heat, brother. Be ready to cry. We gonna see, yo. We gonna see because I'm hearing a lot of people starting to say that now, man. I'm hearing a lot of people starting to say like, oh, Boston done figured them out, and oh, if they just hold the leads and all that. And that's good and dandy. Everybody entitled to their opinion. But I tell you what, like my Heat go come out game full, man. Like they go come out ready to play. It's a big game, yo. If we go up 3-1, like we ain't blowing no 3-1 lead. If it go to 2-2, it really gonna get interesting. But I like my Heat, man. I feel like my Heat. I know Boston has some great one-on-one players. Kimba and Tatum and Brown and those guys could really do their thing. And now they got Gordon Hayward. But the Heat are a deeper team, and the Heat are a better overall shooting team. And the Heat at times could really lock the. Apologize, y'all. I'm gonna try to get a chance to talk to you yet. What's up, T? Good. Appreciate you tuning in. Do you think we're going to really make a serious push in the playoffs if we even make it? No linebackers. I don't. Like I don't. Best case scenario for us this year is, to win the weak division like we did last year. Maybe win a home playoff game, but pretty much that's as far as it'll go. We got too many holes in the roster, man. But you never know, man. We'll see. But that's how I look at it though. What's up, Sir Nando 27? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Dugard? Thanks for that video on the Eagles game. I was wondering what you meant by Falcons or the dumbest team. I was busy Sunday. Phone died on me. Watch your video before I knew what happened. Hey, I'm glad. Thank you so much for tuning in, for checking your boy out on the videos, man. Glad I could be of assistance, Joe. All right, let me see. Let me get to some more I didn't get to. What's up, the bet? Appreciate you tuning in. Smush Crimson. I don't know what you're talking about. What's up, Malachi Jackson? Appreciate you tuning in. It's gonna be a dog fight between the Eagles and Cowboys. It will, yo. It always will, yo. That's the best teams in that division. What's up, King? Appreciate you tuning in. I hope Miami Heat come out aggressive tomorrow. Yeah, man, we got to, yo. We've been kind of playing around with them, falling behind double digits. And, games 1 and 2, we pulled it out, but we came up a little short game 3, though we did make it interesting in the fourth. But I would like to see us kind of jump out on them, for a change and put that pressure on them, to have to come back facing a potential 3-1 deficit. What's up, Matthew? Ozzy, appreciate you tuning in. If Wentz has a bad first half against the Bengals, should Hurts come in the second half? I don't think so. Depends on how bad. Like, I mean, Wentz gonna have to go out there to throw 2 and 3 interceptions. If Wentz does that, then I mean, I guess you gotta bench him for a half just to get his attention. But I mean, it gotta be a multiple interception first half, I think, for that to happen. But I mean, if he does that, I'm okay with. And the game is out of hand. The game got to be out of hand though. The game's still within reach. You got to keep Wentz out there. But if the game is out of hand, then you throw the other guy in just to get Wentz's attention. But I don't think that's gonna happen. What's up, Taylor's Fire and Smoke Cooking Show? Appreciate you tuning in. They said the same thing about Russell Wilson, and you see how that has turned out. There's home field advantage with no fans. Yeah, I guess you talking about Hurts or you talking about Wentz? My bro, I apologize. What's up, Jan Sports? Appreciate you tuning in, bro. Let's see. Somebody I ain't get to. What's up, Ant Live? Appreciate you tuning in. They're gonna pay Dak. Don't worry about Dak. Worry about your bum fracture quarterback. I mean, the same bum fragile quarterback who beat your quarterback for the division last year. Man, y'all know y'all don't want to pay Dak, man. Y'all stop lying to that young man, yo. What's up, Eagles are the best. Fly, Eagles, fly. Appreciate you tuning in. This Sunday is the turnaround game. You're gonna be saying fly, Eagles, fly. Man, I hope you're right, man. Like, I hope you're right, yo. We better win this game Sunday. What's up, Petey? Tad, appreciate you tuning in. Love your videos, bro. Hey, thank you so much for the love and the support, yo. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see. Quick here. What's up, Matt M? Appreciate you tuning in. I've never understood people overhyping the Eagles the last couple of years as if they're so good with wide receivers, running back, defensive stars, or except a good QB with a lot of flaws and a good tight end. I mean, it's a bad roster. Like right now, it's not a complete roster right now. And we got a lot of that's on Howie, man. Howie should have got us a better roster, yo. What's up, Anthony? Please appreciate you tuning in. Would you want to see Doug Peterson start Jalen Hurts? Um, Only way I'll be okay with that is if the season is gone. If we already been eliminated from playoff contention, and Wentz ain't had a good year, it'll be okay if they start Wentz then. But Hurts then. But other than that, nah, I don't. What's up, Thug Allen? Appreciate you tuning in. I finally made it to a live stream. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in, yo. Greatly appreciate it. What's up, man? Appreciate you tuning in. My team sucks. Texans sucks. Yeah, man. They should have never got rid of Hop, man. I felt like it would have been a long year for Houston once they let D Hop go, man. I love Deshaun. I think he's amazing. But I think Houston got to let that coach Bill O'Brien go, get a better coach, a better GM, draft a receiver in, I guess, the second round next year, because I don't even know if they have a first round pick next year. And then they got to go from there. All right, let's see. This time it might be bad. We don't know. We just assume and think. Yeah, we gonna see. We definitely gonna see, yo. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get to a couple I didn't get a chance to get to. But yeah, I think I got to everybody. But yeah, man. As far as my Eagles go, this a game we gotta win. Like, this is a game we have to win, man. Jambalaya Joe, that's my guy. Love him, LSU Tiger. Think he's going to be an amazing quarterback in his league. I think in the next couple of years or so, Cincinnati going to be, a real threat to make the playoffs. But they not there right now, yo. Like, they got a lot of holes on their team. They a young team. Like, this is the game that Wentz should get his confidence back. This is the game that Wentz should go out there and put up a nice stat line and protect the football and get the fan base. I know there's going to be some haters going to be, oh, well, it was just the Bengals. But at this point right now, it's kind of like a jump shooter, playing in a blowout game. The team that your team getting blown out, but you left him out there and he been in a real bad shooting slump. And then within the process of that blowout, he started knocking down some jump shots, and then he got it going after that. So this is definitely a must win for my Eagles, man. The division is actually really still in reach, yo. But all right, y'all, man, I gotta run, man. Greatly appreciate everybody tuning in. Sorry I didn't get a chance to get to your question or comment. Just leave it on one of my videos, or on one of my other videos. I will have my social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, and what else I got? Oh yeah, TikTok. Y'all message me on those, man. I may not always get to it right away, but I try to at least get to all of my DMs, because I know it's gonna be kind of tough for me getting all the comments and stuff like that. But greatly appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Y'all be safe out there. Have fun, man. College football, SEC football is getting started Saturday. Heat got a big game for tomorrow. NFL doing those throughout the week. And Lord willing, I'll holler at y'all next Tuesday around the same time. Till then, y'all have a blessed one.